can't say that you don't hurt me anymore. I haven't changed enough to make me think I'm what you're looking for. And I can't be the fix for what you're going through. And I'm not the same me. You're still the same old. So you don't get to know what I do with my time. You don't get to say we're doing alright. You don't get to come around saying that you want me now. You don't get to show up without looking alright. So you don't get to think that you can take it all back. You want to miss what you said we never had. I don't have to understand. You don't get to give a damn. After all you put me through, no, you don't get to. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Synchronicities. I think synchronicities are probably the most dangerous thing on these paths. Synchronicities will drive you absolutely insane. For sure. There's been points where there's been so many synchronicities and mirroring effects happening. I actually will like screenshot or take pictures and fucking have emails and messages back and forth to myself just to prove to myself that I'm not totally insane, that stuff was indeed happening. I'm telling you, man, it's not easy dealing with a lot of these energies. Let's get some more of these messages. Oh, a bit much. Here we go. Let me go back over these at the end as well, too. What do I got here? It says, and I did love you, and I still, because it was more than love. It wasn't just some stupid feeling in the pit of my stomach. Words are spells. Confidence is silent, and insecurities are loud. Very true. Some are playing chess, right? I always said I like cards better because they're multiplayer games. Chess is always one-on-one. It can get annoying when you're playing chess constantly with it over and over again. You hit constant stalemates, right? Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a beep. I got don't get distracted with these Mercury retrogrades and things from the past coming in, right? Don't let that. And I got the universe is trying to bleep with me. I refuse to engage. That goes definitely with the do not get distracted card, right? We'll go back over those and then let's get us a fresh oracle card. We started out with the synchronicities. And I try to say that too because a lot of people force fit synchronicities, and I think that's a very dangerous thing. Because a lot of people do it backwards, like the 1111. A lot of people will assign 1111 to a person, right? There's a whole song. I think it's in the playlist. What the hell is his name? Tyler something. Anyway, he does a song that's called 1111. And he stops at a stoplight and he sees it and it causes him to sit there for a minute. Another one is like he walks in at the night of going out and he sees it on the clock and he immediately assigns it again to the person. He lets the synchronicity program his mind, right? Instead of looking for the signs, instead of looking for what the synchronicity actually means, instead of putting into the prospect of what were you actually thinking about when you saw the clock, instead of letting the numbers dictate you back to what you're thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That's why me and my friends, we have some numbers like 143 are universals, 1111 are universals. Certain numbers are universals, and certain numbers belong to certain people. You know, like Luna will have her own specific number for me, and I have one for her. So that way we know when we see numbers coupled together, then that we know that it's matched to that person. We don't force fit the synchronicities. Oh no. I find a lot of people aren't actually allowing themselves to follow their path, right? They are so obsessed with this notion of being able to control their whole reality, right? Everybody is in love with the idea that you can manifest your own reality, and everybody who's in love with that idea wants to manifest the most ridiculous reality, right? I don't know. It's amazing how many people the universe inspires and wakes up, and they're like in the universe, and they get it, right? They really do get it. And the universe goes, you can have whatever you want. What do you want? And then that's when that person will reveal that truly they are the most shallow person on the planet. But isn't that how it goes, right? The person who's actually seeking the lamp, right? The person who actually willfully goes out seeking the genie is a greedy, malicious person almost in every story, right? Aladdin happens on the lamp on accident. But that's why genies and jinns, which I've been accused of being a jinn before. I've had to block people out of my comment sections and stuff because they'll tell you that. You ain't messing with the jinn. No. Granting wishes or helping people manifest what they ask for, that's not being a jinn. If it goes to a dark place, that's because you're on a dark frequency. You weren't genuine in your intentions when asking for stuff. Because in situations where you're genuine in your intentions when you're asking for stuff, those things tend to work out. If you're really asking from a genuine, heart-centered source. Doesn't mean it's not going to cause chaos in your life. There's a price to all of it. There's a price to all magic. There's a price to jumping timelines. There is a price to all of it. Yeah, let's switch these up. Give me a break. Come here. I said that one of my biggest things, I did have a woman in the cord years ago, and she was in all the prosperity spells. Money. Please, I need money, right? Casting all these prosperity spells. But she never actually took any physical action within the 3D to make more money or to receive more money. She wasn't buying lotto tickets. She wasn't trying to start a business. All she was doing was just casting spells for money. Well, eventually all that built up and her whole house burned down and they lost everything. And granted, now her whole family was fine and she was shown what was truly, truly important. And she got a big old fat insurance check for her house burning down, but she lost all her memories and things like that. So it's very much a be careful what you wish for, and whatever you wish for, you need to make sure that you're taking physical actions within your reality to create that. Don't just willy-nilly cast and wish and not take any steps. That is exactly how you get tricked into jinn-type situations where you technically get everything you asked for, but it was nothing that you intended to happen. Sorry, I don't own the music in the background. It's all the way on the other side of the house. I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but putting that disclaimer out. So I got You have 2 jacks down here, right? Now in this deck, they're a little bit different. This jack is a Jack of Pentacles. Good morning, Miss Cat. Just starting on the 3D line, just getting into the cards. I'm done rambling at the moment. So I've got 2 jacks down here on the bottom line. I got the Jack of Swords and the Jack of Pentacles here, right? So I'm going to start with the Jack of Pentacles, right? And this is the card of pestilence and disease in this deck, right? And how it spreads, right? And it's even showing like the disease of religion and things like that. So with this, it's almost like a toxic mindset. And I'm getting a toxic mindset about money, right? We got the 5 of Cups here. This type of individual is worried about spilled cups. It's like they're worried about spilled cups, or they can't walk away from missed opportunities because they can't stop looking about how fondly they felt about the connection at one point, right? Though I do feel like this individual was also felt very isolated at one point. Very isolated, and then the Jack of Swords in this one is an individual that spent a lot of time, like, they were very prestigious, and then they spent a lot of time solitary, alone on an island, and then they have come back out of it, right? The message around that card is it's like a time to re-enter the world, right? From a space of solitude. I feel like the big block on this is, I don't know, I get a strong sense that there is somebody out there right now. Like I said, these are general messages on the collective. So this is people that are on timelines. If you guys don't, go to the Let Me Explain video that I have over there in my playlists, and I kind of explain my theories on the divine energies and how the oversouls have like so many that they're working with, and so many people are on similar timelines. So that's what I'm reading when I'm doing this. I'm picking up one person who's writing this timeline. So if one person's writing this timeline, there's a group of divine energies that are riding this timeline as well. Makes sense? Do I got you? So how it's relative to you is how it's relative to you. It could be your story or just someone around you if you're a divine energy here, right? So this person's wanting to re-enter the world, or they have re-entered the world. And I feel like, okay, I'm definitely getting an energy like they have re-entered the world from this period of solitude, and they feel very burdened by it. They feel very burdened by the world. So, before you... All right, on the 4D, I do feel like there's overcoming some overindulgence that has been going on, right? I feel like it's causing some strife, right? The way I'm feeling this 4 of Cups, I feel like you feel like somebody's been feeding bad behaviors, right? Or encouraging bad behaviors. Either this person, or if you're this person, they're encouraging you. That's adding to the drama of that, right? There's definitely some strife around overindulgence, right? Wanting to really keep the focus on skills, with that being in the center, right? The focus on skills, right? The 6 of Cups reversed, right? So on the 3D, they've got that 6 of Cups upright, where they're presenting themselves as very much as, oh, I've gotten over this and placed this in a very healthy perspective, and I'm fine. No, you're not, right? But I feel like the focus is just trying to ignore these energies and focus on overcoming these overindulgences, working on manifesting in more income and nurturing, right? When I see the Empress card, right, the Empress card usually represents pregnancy and all these other things. But for me, it's a nurturing, focus on nurturing those whose lives are dependent on you, right? This could be children, this could be pets, this can be whatever. Your soul contracts. As far as I'm concerned, if you go to a shelter and you pick up a pet, that is a soul contract. That is your responsibility. I don't care if you bought it for your children. If it's starving to death in your house, it is affecting your energy. You are the grown energy, right? So that's what the Empress is. It's like really focusing on to make sure that everything Everything that's life that is dependent upon them is well taken care of. That's what I mean when I say watering the ground that you stand on, right? On the 5D, Empress. 5D is like, yeah. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be taking that of which is most important to you and that of which you have created, those whose lives are on you, right? And the earth, right? She takes care of all of us. No ifs, ands, or buts, as horrible as we are. You know what I'm saying? It's really just embracing that nurturing energy. I love the moon in that card, right? 9 of Wands, right? Though there is tension and everything else like that, don't drop your defenses just yet. You built them for a reason. Don't forget the reasons you built them for. Why? Because there are people out there that will try to come in and cause I want to say deregulate you emotionally. I got to stop watching these damn videos, right? But yeah, cause you to mess with your mental stance, right? I definitely see there's secrets, right? If you are worried about secrets coming out of the woodwork, then you need to share these secrets with those who are most important around you, those that you're making soul contracts with, right? If they can't handle the secrets of your past, that is always going to be looming over you. If you are genuinely worried about someone from your past coming in and rocking your boat, then you're not who you're supposed to be with. If the person you're with can't handle your past and you're hiding it and it's becoming this tension in the back of your mind that, oh my God, these people could pop up at any time and just shatter this whole illusion I've created for this person, then you should probably really think about how you created this illusion for this poor person that you are with right now, right? I'm definitely going to get a feeling that this is going to be a major cross-watching video for a lot of people. There is a rite of passage to be had. Right? There is a rite of passage to be had. Talking about synchronicities and following the signs. It's like at some point when you are asking for messages from the universe and you're going, universe, please give me a sign. The universe is like, Tower card, death card, all these other things, we flock of crows coming through, every time this person appears, things of that nature. Like, the universe will just constantly give you messages, but because it's not the message you want to hear, you're like, nah, it's just my ego. That's just my ego trying to self-sabotage me. That is a major battle that a lot of spiritual people have to go through. What is my ego and what is genuinely a spiritual message? Where am I recreating self-sabotaging patterns from my childhood or from toxic programming, and what is actually divine intervention trying to warn me of something, right? Crazy. It's not easy. Alrighty. We got for our oracle cards this morning, ease, right? And I like this card with the child over the leap. I get this since like Indiana Jones when they're crossing that cavern. You have to take a leap of faith, right? The wonder, the child belief. It even makes me think of that line in Dogma where she's talking about, when you were little, she goes, you could go to church and your cup was so easy to fill with faith because it was so small. And she's like, and the older you get, the bigger your cup gets, the more it needs to be filled frequently because it's, it's larger. It takes more to fill it, right? I do so because we got work on this side, right? So this is a balancing out of the childlike wonder and faith and taking some leaps and doing some things that are fun for you, balanced out with definitely keeping your focus and your balance and your patterns with work, right? It's about finding an ease in the balance of those two. Alrighty, so, and just for the deck of many things, recap of the energies to be watching out for today. With Mercury going into retrograde, do not get distracted, okay? Don't let exes and things coming out of the woodwork distract you, ladies, from what you need to be doing, or gents in this thing, because there is plenty of divine feminines out there that do still play that very masculine, toxic, or the pull out toxic masculine traits in the same way, right? We always say that gender when it comes to divine energies is not really the same, right? I got some are playing cards, some are playing chess, right? With this card, I also always like to remind people, right? The game ends the minute you stop playing, right? You don't want to play chess with that same person anymore. Are you tired of hitting stalemates? Are you tired of being able to predict every move they're going to make? Well, then change the game. Stop playing chess. Go join a card game with multiple people. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to spend your whole life playing one game over and over and over again with the same person, okay? No one told you you had to, right? I got the universe is trying to mess with me. I refuse to engage. Definitely. This is all about retrogrades are always about trials to see if they can get you to break character. Can the universe get you to break your faith in what you are doing, right? Confidence is silent. Insecurities are loud, right? There's a lot of miscommunication going on, a lot of people yelling and things like that. Oh my goodness, I saw this woman losing her mind the other day, screaming at a gas station about how they're burning it was crazy, right? So the loonies are going to be coming out, especially as the moon gets stronger, all right? And just anybody who's fighting with you or anybody around you that's causing you that issue, just remember, confidence is silent. That goes along with the lines of, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to, right? Confidence is silent. Insecurities are loud. The loudest person in the room, the most insecure person in the room. Now, you want to use that to your advantage to trigger that person some more and be manipulative, that's up to you. Or you can understand it and put it into a different perspective and actually lean more on your own empathic nature to transmute the energy of the room instead of leaning into your mirroring protection phase where you mirror back negative energy until the person leaves you alone, right? You see the difference there? You can transmute it or you can mirror it and keep it going, right? Or make it worse or get it to the point where that person no longer wants to hang out with you. How you want to handle that is up to you and your own dynamics, but that's a strong message that I'm getting from that. I got remember it, write it down, take a picture. I don't give a F. I feel like somebody has been giving somebody a lot of advice. And yeah. It's like, you hit a certain point with people. It's like, I don't know. There's going to be people in your life that you're going to give a ton of advice to, and they're never going to take it. And then as soon as you stop giving them advice, that's when they come back wanting the advice. Then all of a sudden they're interested in everything you got to say. They didn't care anything about what you had to say beforehand, right? And that's definitely the energy I'm getting. Same thing with the confidence is silent, right? It's just like, that's a refusal to engage. What? I don't care. Well, no, what you said really meant something to me. Well, write it down, take a picture. I don't care. Go, right? Words are spells. Words are spells. And now with the first one that I got with the synchronicities and everything else, the first card that came out today was, and I did love you, and I still, because it was more than love. And it wasn't just some stupid feeling in my stomach. Well, now, ain't there nothing else in this world that is going to trip you up more than love? There's definitely something about love, right? And it is the whole thing with everything that's going on right now with the 144 and all that. It's like everybody's desperate need to feel like they are chosen. And that is what love is too, right? To feel that you are chosen. But at the same time, it's the most terrifying thing in the world, and we fight it tooth and nail our whole lives at the same time. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I am trying to do my best to do some damn swimming today. I need to go to the beach. And it's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow. So if I don't get it today, I'm getting out there tomorrow for sure. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. Be blessed. I'm going to load some more What's the Deals later. I know I forgot to do them yesterday, but I got you today. Remember, buttons, bells, all that good jazz. You know the deal. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. Sweet. Yeah, man, I'm ready to get into some stuff this weekend. I am so ready for summer. After losing last summer to all that nonsense, I am ready to get into it this summer. But y'all stay blessed out there, and I'm going to catch you. I'm going to try to be on, most mornings. You know the deal. Do it when I can, y'all. I love you. Check you later.